Hi guys, it's Simon from Technolife Video, and got a bit of a strange look going on here. I've got some repairs going on in the wall in the background, and the studio's, well, look at this. So yeah, this is the studio at the moment. So the camera's there, somewhere there it is. And obviously I'm sitting there on the couch in this video. It's a mess. Look, it's a shambles. You can see some repairs going on the walls. This is my studio space. So yeah, it's a bit crazy at the moment, but it's gonna look sweet when it's all done. So this is it from the other end. I'm literally sitting on the couch with a foot either side of my printer because there's just too much stuff going on here. I'm doing some painting today. So yeah. So let's get back to talking about the iPhone 7, and the reason why I haven't uploaded earlier is that was my internet speed the other day, which is 0.04 up and 0.06 down. Oh, sorry, other way around, 0.04 down, 0.06 up. So let's talk about the Apple event. There is so much always to kind of get through, so I'm going to skim through it fairly briefly. I won't cover everything in this video, but I will in future videos. So keep an eye on the channel, subscribe, like, and comment, if there's things that you saw or have heard about that you'd like me to kind of potentially comment on, and I'll try to do that. Real-time collaboration was the first thing they spoke about in iWorks, and that's if you're working with a team, you can actually collaborate on documents in real time at the same time. So again, if you're working with a team, that may be beneficial to you. They moved on to Apple Watch. There's a big update to the software with quick app launching and changeable faces, all the stuff we heard about earlier in the year. They had a guy come out from Pokemon Go, and that's coming to the Apple Watch, so you're going to be able to track stuff on your watch if you're into that. I'm not into Pokemon Go, haven't downloaded it, don't plan to. I probably should have a look at it, but I'm just not that interested. Watch Series 2. So the physical design, it looks exactly the same. It's got better water resistance down to 50 meters now. It's got a special speaker that can push the water out at the end. They've done a lot of physical testing on that. It's got a dual core, 50% faster, 2 times the graphic performance, twice as bright. It's got a built-in GPS, which is a big step forward, being able to go out without your phone and still track things. They brought out a ceramic model, a nice crisp white. It looks like they've dropped the $10,000 model, which is probably a good move. They've started a partnership with Nike, so now you can get the Apple Watch Nike Plus. Not to be confused with the iPhone 7 Plus, so we've got a few pluses going around. That watch is going to come out in late October, and it seems very focused on running and activity. I don't know if it's going to function as a normal kind of watch and look and be able to do all the same faces and things like that. It's $369 in the US. I'll have to check the Australian pricing and talk about that in another video. Series 1 is still available with just an updated processor at $269. iPhone, they've sold 1 billion iPhones. Crazy number. There's a lot of things coming to iPhone with iOS 10. It's a massive update, messaging being the most notable one. Why I think about it, I didn't mention this before, but at the start of the keynote, Tim Cook did carpool karaoke on the way to the venue, which was kind of cool. With the iPhone, he introduced Johnny. Johnny did the usual video where he talks over the top. So the design, basically we've lost space grey, but we've got black, which is kind of matte and darker, and we've got jet black in a really glossy black finish. So it's probably going to be a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but it looks pretty amazing. What I'm wondering with the black and the jet black, will that come to the watch? Will it come to iPads? Will it come to MacBooks? Be interesting to see in the future. Now the home button has changed on the iPhone. It's no longer a physical button. It gives you taptic feedback to make it feel like it's clicking, but it's actually not. The phone is more water resistant. Big improvements to the camera on the iPhone 7 because it's got the 6S Plus's kind of camera in terms of stabilization. The 7 Plus is the one with the killer camera. It's got a dual lens. One is telephoto, one is the camera that's on the other phone, which is kind of sucks a bit because I don't like the big phone, but I would love to have that camera. The phone is very similar. The antenna bands have disappeared as we thought. The screen is brighter. There's things like better battery life, but it's like 14%. The battery life is awful. And of course we lost the headphone jack, so we've gone to Lightning. Now, the great thing about Lightning that people didn't realize is that using Lightning headphones means that the noise cancelling through your headphones not only can be powered from your phone, but it can be dynamic, which means on your phone you can adjust the amount of noise cancelling you have in your headphones. So it's not like a flick on, flick off switch like it has been in the past. So you're going to be able to get a lot out of that. Stereo speakers, one at the top, one at the bottom. New earpods, which are wireless headphones. Now they're separated, they're not attached in any way, but you can use them as a microphone. You can use one at a time and just use it like a Bluetooth headset. They've got a little case they come in, so you get 5 hours of listening to them, but then you put them in the case and they charge up. So they give you up to 24 hours listening from charging in this little case. Now I think people are going to lose the case, they're going to lose one of the headphones, and they're pretty expensive. They're about $170 I think in the US and about $230 in Australia, so they're not a cheap headphone at all. The pricing's the same. All the storage has doubled, so the phones now start at 32 gigs, so the 16 gig iPhone is dead. 32 is the entry level, 64 has jumped to 128, and 128 has jumped to 256. The gloss black model will only come in the top two, so 128 and 256. It won't come in the entry level at 32, which is probably not going to bother a lot of people. If somebody really wants that jet black, they're going to go for the higher model. The price jump isn't extravagant. They've updated the storage on the 6S models, so they've brought those up to 32 and 128, I think. I could have checked that, or they may have the 3. I'm not sure. I have to check that. Normally they have 2 in the superseded model. They cut it down to just 2, so there's not as much choice. iPhone have got their upgrade program, meaning you can update every 12 months. They don't have it in Australia yet. They've got it in the UK, or expanding to the UK and China. So pre-orders on the 9th, which is yesterday. Orders are going to come out on the 16th. iOS 10 on the 13th. Earpods late October. Same with the Nike Plus phone. There you go. Sia performed a couple of songs at the end in her weird way. She's Australian. She's a bit odd, but she did that. That's the Apple event. Got to go. It's a long video. Lot to talk about. Got to get back to my painting. I'll see you in the next one. Comment below. Subscribe to the channel. Much more coming. Thanks for your support. See ya.